Oh, morning again. We are back. Just in Leeds this morning, just doing a checks. We went Leeds yard overnight last night. I tipped in York yesterday afternoon, going into the evening. And then they got me a 6 o'clock booking this morning to get the box off and on it Freight Liner Leeds for a 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Darrington, not Darrington. Where are we going this morning? Newton Aycliffe, that's where we're going. We're going to Newton Aycliffe. Make sure these are working at the bike. Good to me, doors are still secure. The reg is on still. Yeah, 9 o'clock Darrington this morning. And then got me a 1700 reload at Saltburn By the Sea, which I think they don't load until your booking time there, because 5 o'clock is going to be night shift that's on there now for this. That's the dog clip in. So yeah, I'm not sure what's really going to happen with that. We will get back in the cab. We will see what happens with that. But yo, let's get on with the day and let's see what happens. There we go. Yeah, back in the cab. Just getting everything set to get off. Right, let's go. Going around corner to Freight Liner in Leeds. So just coming. Time is just coming to 5:53 this morning. Making our way out of our spot. We got part last night, quite quiet in there really. It was very nice. It was very nice. Message gonna go off. Yeah, just let Little Mail get to where he's going. Spinning it round. We're going. So yeah, saying it nice and quiet in there last night. I decided to go for a walk yesterday evening just to get out of the yard, and that was nice to do. That probably helped me sleep a bit better as well. I feel a bit more refreshed this morning. So happy days. I'll take that. Got a feeling it's going to be a long tip up here at this first job I've got. It's called Crafter's Companion. I know barriers up, but I like just to put gate code in. It saves it coming back down again. I believe this is something to do with the woman off of Dragon's Den, this Crafter's Companion that I'm going to this morning. It's like they've got a new site up at Newton Aycliffe. Like they've took over a little bit of land. Took over a little bit of land to what's his red car doing? Come on then. It's Louisa anyway. It's one of our planners. So yeah, so it looks like they just took over a little bit of land, some old units that they've converted. I'll stop there, backing up. Well, you're gonna have to stop backing up because we've got to let a car pass now. This is the problem with them down here. They just haven't got the room for their trailers, but they haven't got anywhere else to put them. So they're literally everywhere. So we're through. Oh God. You get one that's going around corner, cutting corner with no indicators on. So it's all happening this morning so far. It's all happening. But yeah, I'll get around the Freight Liner. We'll get this box on, and we'll see you all in a little while. There we go, it's just getting out of Freightliner in Leeds. 20 past 6 now, or 6:22 to be exact. And we're on our way. It's got me at the job, but it's got us at the job at 8 o'clock at the minute. Which, you know, I'll take that, that's alright. We've got an hour leeway then. We'll out for traffic. It does sound like it's handball, it is solid, this box. You can usually tell on containers if it's handball or not. If it's solid, it feels and sounds like a rock. When you hit it, it feels like a rock. There's a good chance it's handball, and if it's hollow, then again it's a good chance it's on pallets, because it's not touching the walls. Handball's usually touching the walls, stacked floor to ceiling, wall to wall. We'll soon see when we get there, won't we? And then we can go from there with the plan of the day. We'll go from there. It is a bit heavier, this box, probably the heaviest box I've had all week. Well, that flat wrap was quite heavy Monday, but this is just under 20 tonne. And then we'll be max weight coming out of the reload this evening. I don't know why they've not cut back all these trees and that here. It would make life so much easier. We've had it in snow before, we've had to stop on this hill and you just can't get going again. But not to worry, it's nice and dry today and we got round. I might even get straight out here. Look at that. Straight out the junction there. So yeah, just take a steady drive up this morning. We've got time on our side. There's no point in rushing if you don't have to rush. It just adds stress. So let's get on and give you all an update in a little while. There we go. We're just coming down to Newton Aycliffe now. We're 1.5 miles away. Been a nice run up. Nice and quiet. I just kept it at 54 on the way up, just to make my life easier and save that little bit of fuel. Go away around this roundabout. It's a nice pink box that I've got on. I don't know if you'll be able to see it out the window. I started editing the footage of this front camera last night, and I could see that you could see out the window when we turned around corners to the right. But I did adjust it yesterday, the camera as well, yesterday morning, to make it a bit taller. So I've tried putting it back to the angle that I didn't think it were at, so you can maybe just see out the window and roundabouts and that then. But obviously you've got this big block in the way here. This is the that's the screen for the camera. So you can't do all about moving that really. Oh well. I'm not sure what time this place opens, if we'll be able to get in early and wait until 9 o'clock or what. It's just off of this road, so we will see in a minute. Hopefully we can. I don't mind getting there and waiting an hour or so, as long as I can get in and parked up off the road and not wait all the time. There is a Greg's opposite as well, so I think breakfast might be sorted this morning. I'll live in trucker life. Right, the 30-mile-an-hour section now. So yeah, it's just been a quiet run up. It's been enjoyable. Mostly first lane all the way. It's nice and steady. There's no point rushing. We've got the time. And save a little bit of that diesel so we don't have to fill up maybe today. About 45% diesel left at the moment, so it might last us today and then just fill up tomorrow. There's a cyclist that's just come out here. I'm not fond of cyclists because they always seem to come out at the most awkward point, I find. just to be a bit inconvenient, but I think that's just down to my luck more than anything else. But we gave them plenty of room when we're well clear of them now. This should just be up here somewhere then. We're looking for Crafter's Companion. It did say it was in here on the left, but it isn't there. It's not in there, there's no in there at all. That's shut down as that. Huh. It says it's on this road. I know there is a place for these round the corner, but it looks like it's just an office. It just looks like the head office, so let's have a look round here. They might have changed it since Google Maps were last up here or something. Because it's definitely not back there, there's no opening there. Unless obviously I'm just early and they're just not open yet. We'll have a look up here. You just got, when you're not sure where you're going, you just got to sort of slow down and look everywhere, I guess. Let's have a look. It used to be up here at an old Ford garage up here on the right hand side. This is where it comes up for the head office, but it's not on the road that the postcode's on. Up here on the right. Yeah, can't deliver here, this is just their offices. I'm sure that's just their offices and a shop. I don't know, there's something around the side. Not 100% sure on this one. I'm gonna turn left here though and loop back round. I know area a little bit here, which helps. I might have to go make a phone call to the office to see if they can find out where it actually is I'm going. We go this next left, come back out onto this road. So I don't want to turn into that one I've just passed there, because that looks like a car park. Well, it is a car park, and then it's all their cars are in it, and there's not much room to manoeuvre around there. And it just looks like an office. So I am just going to pull up here a minute and make a few phone calls and see if we can find out where it is. Alright, so this is where we're waiting at the minute. So that's the Crafter's Companion that I passed on the way in. That's the old car garage. We have a shutter door here. I don't know if it's going to be for me for tipping, so I just thought we'd wait here. I've pulled in. I'm just on a old yellow boxed area, so we just thought we'd wait and see what happens. We're just out on a walk at the minute. Finally found it. It was next to the postcode that originally came up, but it was on a blind bend. You couldn't see it on the left where the signs were, so we found it eventually. Just thought I'd come out on a little walk around Newton Aycliffe. So this is a big estate at Newton Aycliffe. Is this? It's quite big. Well, there's a photo of it now of how big it is. So yeah, there is a truck stop up here that we do park at. If I could have got the box on last night, I would have parked up here. Then I'd have been literally 2 minutes away from the job this morning, but they booked me a VBS for this morning to get it on. But yeah, swings and roundabouts. It is going to be a very long tip, I think. Here there's about 10,000 boxes on this container, which is going to make it a long one. So I thought I'd get out for a walk now and kill a bit of time before I get back. I get my laptop out, do a bit of editing, watch a film or something, and just relax. My 1700 reload at Saltburn By the Sea is still on, so yeah, just a case of sit and wait and trying to get a little adventure in while we wait. Now this does wind me up a bit when you're trying to get out on a walk. I know it's an industrial estate, not many people can walk in, but you know, they couldn't come and trim the trees down here a bit. I'm gonna get down to get through. A few of you might recognise this road that we're coming up to. Down this way is where the lorry park is. I usually just walk up along here on an evening, further up here, and then that gets to a mile, and then we turn around and come back. But this time it's part of the loop. What I do like about this estate quite often is, so you say you missed your turn at the last one, it's set up a bit like a New York style good setup. So it's all in grids. So you can, if you miss your turn in, you can just literally go down one turn in, turn right again, and then you're back to whereabouts you just missed your turn in. So it is handy for that, to be able to get around. This is the older part of the estate, I believe. Rest of the estate isn't built like that, because, you know, why would it? You miss your turn in, you can just come into this area, turn it round easily by doing 3 rights, and then you can get back on track again. Alright, so this is where we went this morning. It's what first site that we went to, and it was the wrong one. So I'll put a picture in now of whereabouts we went round the corner to the other side. And again with the trees, this is a cycle lane as well. Why don't they just get rid of them? I'll just cut them back a bit, that's all we need. But we don't ask for much. Right, and there we are, back to the truck. I've been to Greg's, got a sausage, bean and cheese melt and a ham and cheese baguette just to keep having later throughout the day, because I think this is going to be one of them long days. I also got an apple juice as well to try and be a bit healthy. Right, that is just tipped here actually now. They did say hours and hours and hours when I asked how long they're going to be. They were about 2 hours, and then that is just getting out now. We're 11:15. Job's not due till 5 PM tonight at this reload, but I said we will go try it early. Oh, if they refuse us, then there's no what we can do, is it? It's not my problem. I've been and I've tried, and that is all we can do. Let's just try and get out of here. It's a bit of a busy-ish junction. Bit of a busy-ish junction. Let's see what's happening here. No one wants to let you go, I know that. Might get out after this van that's coming over from my right. No, because he's just decided he wants to turn. He could have let me go. We've got a wagon coming down now. It's about the size of it at the minute in this country. They could have let you, someone could have let you go, and then decide to turn, and then nope, we won't let you go. Here we go, we'll get out of here now. We are out on the way. We're 35 mile away from Saltburn by the Sea. We should be about an hour, I think it's saying. What's it saying? 51 minutes, got there at 12:10. So we will see what this is like when we get there. Like I say, with it been 5 PM booking, I've got a sneaky feeling that it's been booked for night shift to load, so day shift won't want anything to do with it, which I don't blame them. Just makes it a bit of an inconvenience, but you know, what can you do? Yeah, that's what I think anyway. You know, we will go and see what happens when we get there. 3-minute delay, it's just like light traffic that's popped up on my sat nav, if that's alright. We'll take that. Yeah, I will get off and you won't know what's happening when we get there. Well, let's see if we can get out of here, because there's always a car park somewhere you don't really want it. Yeah, if we had the parked there, we'd get round with ease. There we go. Just managed, just kissed the pallet there to get round, but we've got round. Going, I'm in middle of the road anyway. Yeah, so I've asked for a 5 o'clock booking to get this box off. It's 3:20 at the moment, so it's about 1:40 down there at the minute, so that's a nice steady run. My friend Gary is boxing the box up for me for tomorrow. I'm not sure what the plan's going to be yet, whether I'm going to do it, the job, or whether he's going to do it. But we'll soon see. Making our way out of the retail park here. Right, I will go ring Gary, because I know he's wanting some food picking up potentially, so we'll see what we can do. Right, this could be a bit of an interesting bit here. We are heavy, and this is the twisted turning hill that I was on about. See how slow we get up this. Oh, we're about 28.5 tonne they've put on this, so we have pretty much on max weight again. It should make it interesting. It's only bad because you can't keep any speed through this, because this is top heavy load we've got on. It's all like vinyl matting and that double stacked pallets floor to ceiling. So you just can't keep the speed up, because this is starting hill here. You know, look at first bend. It's not particularly great. Eco mode's having to come off. I'm gonna have to knock this down. There we go, that's 18 mile an hour on the hill. 17. 13 miles an hour in a flat to the floor. Starting to pick up a bit now. Yeah, stuff nearly running into the back of us round bend. Got a Scania behind me. AB Dawson, I think he's got a load of steel on. It's these dafts, they're just gutless on power. They really are. So it changed up a gear because it's sped up. Now it's gonna. Let me keep it in manual. It's in manual, but it changed anyway. Oh well. They do like to change the gears, these drafts, at random times, rather than just trying to hold a gear. That's just because they've set it up in eco mode of turners, so it's trying to be as fuel efficient as possible, but it don't work. It knows it wants a high gear. This is going to be a hard one. It's because it's so slow at changing gears at times as well. You know, I've had it a few times where that's, you've set off in trying to pull him first, and you'll set off, it'll try and change to third, but it takes that long to change to third. It's too low a revs and it has to stop and start again. But we're up. Right, so we just got diesel, as you've seen. Getting off the pumps here at Skeleton Lake. They're not the best design pumps. We can't see anything coming to the left. You just slowly have to go and hope for the best at times. But we're out. Yeah, we've got a busy day tomorrow. We're going over to Seaforth on the Friday. We've got a 9 o'clock Lincoln in the morning. Friend Gary's just got the box on for me now because I wasn't going to make it tonight to get the box, so thanks Gary, sorting that out for us. Oh God, this is struggling pulling this. But I ain't struggling, it's just they don't know what to do for gears. It's almost like it's just thinking one thing and then it's changing its mind and it's wanting to go to something else, and then it can't do it, so it changes back, but it takes that long to change back. Momentum's gone. It really is a funny design for it. You know, what can we do? We just got to drive it. Just waiting for these lights, which aren't playing very friendly at all. There we go. Hoping I could try and keep that rolling, but it didn't work, did it? So yeah, 9 o'clock Lincoln in the morning. It's going to be a heavy one over to Seaforth tomorrow, and then back. I don't know what I'm bringing back. Aircon back on. It keeps turning off aircon as well on this. It keeps disabling that button. You've got to redo it again. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm bringing back, but it's going to be a long day, so I thought I'll fill up tonight while I'm passing at Skelton Lake services and fill up there, so we're ready for tomorrow then. We're all ready. I'm going to get this box off at Freightliner still. We're only a couple mile away now. Go round to the yard and pick up the trailer that Gary's loaded for me and drop this empty one. And then I'm going to go down to our yard in Doncaster and park in there for the night, just so we're that bit closer and run my time out tonight. And then we're all good, then we're all set, all prepared for Friday. Just clearing this traffic to get onto the M1. It is busy, it's rush hour, it's 5 past at the minute. 100%. Still weird putting my arm out the window to thank somebody and not being able to see it, or to see my arm in the mirror, or in the mirror. So obviously I've got a screen that's mounted higher up, so it is weird. You know, I've had this 7 month, nearly 8 months now, and it's still getting used to it. But yeah, so we'll get around the Freightliner, get this off. We'll give you all an update once we're in the yard swapping trailers. Right, there we go. We are all sorted now. We've got a box off at Freightliner Leeds. We've dropped the empty Skell trailer without a box on, and then we've picked up the one that Gary loaded with a 20-foot box on. So we're all good to go now. 44 mile to Doncaster Airport. I'll try and clear that tonight, and then it's one less thing to do tomorrow than in it. I've run my time tonight to give me the best chance of getting home tomorrow. I think it could be tight, but we will see. We will see. Got me at the yard at 7 past at the moment. Started at, when did we start this morning? 5:30 we started this morning. So that's going to be a 14-hour day. When we get, by the time we get parked up and sorted, which will make it all fun. All good. All good. Middle of the road to get through here. We go through the tunnel and out the other side. Yeah, hopefully traffic's calmed down a bit now on the M1, but when we got off it was busy. We can have a quieter run down then. And we're all good to go for tomorrow. Probably start. Done the job before that I've got tomorrow, and I'm sure it was 8 o'clock booking that I've done it quite a few times. It's sort of in the middle of Lincoln. You got to come straight through the middle of Lincoln to get to it, and it's right under the canal. They make all big industrial machines and that in there. I can't remember what type of machines they are, but it's an easy load. I've done it there, I've done it quite a few times, which that certainly does help in this industry. If you've done a job before and you know what the crack is, it can really make your day a lot better. You know, look at the job this morning. You know, I didn't know whereabouts the site was because the signs were poor on it. You know, they're in the wrong place. It wasn't hard, don't get me wrong, it was still easy, but you know, the second job I went to, I knew exactly where to be and exactly how to position, so I just got parked up whereabouts I needed to be, and then walked up and seen them, and they told me where to go, and I could just say, yeah, I'm already there. Just come and get me when you're ready for me. And then they literally just came out and said, yep, we'll have you on pay now. And that's it, straight on. So yeah, we should hopefully get a clear run back to Doncaster, I'm hoping. I still can't tell if the lights are changing or not. Yeah, they have. I hope it picks up on camera. I don't look back at any footage of here. You know, it picks up on camera that we just can't see out of them. And there we go. I've changed route again, but I'm still going to go around 62 M18. It's going to be an easier route this time of night. It's going to be busy, I think, on the A1. Not to worry, I was just on the M1 south now, so get off and you should give me an update once we're down at Highport. Right, so there we go, just coming into Highport now. Watching what all these vans are doing, because it's a 20-mile-an-hour road along here, but no one ever does 20 miles an hour. There's loads of Amazons around here, so it's Amazon delivery drivers that don't know where we're going. They can see where we're going because it's only container terminal on the site is here. They'll still try and come up inside here to make you go another way around. But yeah, just coming up to 7:10 is the time at the minute. Now I've got in a space, done my paperwork, got my notes for tomorrow. Oh, I've got a note for tomorrow. Carl only printed one off, my manager, for Gary to get the box on with. So I've only got one bit of paperwork for this box, for this job tomorrow. So I'm going to have to get my printer out and annoyingly print one sheet of paper off. Or I might see if I can be cheeky and see if they can photocopy it at the job tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I've ordered a takeaway for tea tonight. Can't be bothered cooking. It's end of week. I've not got much left in fridge. It was going to be a bit of a concoction tea anyway. I've got 3 rashers of bacon left and some spaghetti hoops. So I thought I'll order an Indian. So I've got a butter chicken and a naan bread turning up in a short while for my tea. Let's see where we can get in here. Obviously it's go up this one here, get next to this one. Though they're not parked very straight in the space, but oh well, I'll park straight in mine. That'll probably do us there actually. I just need to go straighten up a little bit. I don't want to park on an angle. I do like parking here. I know it's my home base, but you know, we get a decent view and we get a nice breeze coming in from the right. Because I'll show you, which camera should I show you on? I'll show you on this one. Life easier. So we'll just go down to one camera now. Turn that off. So yeah, it's just all open to the right at the minute. So we get a nice breeze coming across. It does serve well. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here and get off and wait for my tea to turn up. It shouldn't hopefully be too long. So if you have enjoyed this video and you've not subscribed already, you know, please do check out the rest of our content, and please do subscribe to the channel. It's going to help a small channel like ours grow, and so we can go on to do potentially bigger and better things. Who knows where this channel is going to go? You know, we certainly don't. We're not banning anything on it. We're just letting it go and trying to do things right. You know, we make a few mistakes along the way, but you know, it's the only way you learn how to do stuff properly, isn't it? So yeah, till the morning, we'll see you later on.